today too, bro. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna take my two-strand twist off. But look, my shit up in a ponytail right now. But look though, we got we got why I chose YouTube right now. Look, I've been wanting to be a YouTuber since I was probably like in the sixth grade, like just off. Cause look, it's crazy, bro. Look, I had met a nigga in sixth grade, seventh grade. It was seventh grade. Cause boom, nigga was a badass. Then I had moved to a new school. I moved to this white ass school, like Bellevue, this white ass area, this burp area. Cause I had moved with my granny and she had got custody of us. So we was in the burbs and shit. Like we was on some good shit. So when I got to that school, it was this nigga name, bro. It was this nigga there, bro. He wasn't black then, but I'm just you feel me. Bro name was Joey. I ain't gonna lie. He was a YouTuber, bro. Before I knew he was a YouTuber though, I'm right here looking at him like I'm telling him like, bro, I feel like I see you on YouTube or something. Like, are you a YouTuber or something? And mind you, at that time, bro, nigga, I ain't even know what a YouTuber was, bro. Nigga was outside. Nigga was not in the house playing a game. I wasn't playing a game. None of that shit. I'm outside playing football. Ding dong, just doing kid shit outside. Like nigga outside every day. I went on YouTube and shit like that. So and I told him that he like, yeah, he a YouTuber to whoop. And he showed me his channel and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, like what the fuck? Like he showed me. Then as I'm getting older and shit, I'm realizing like all these YouTubers and seeing how they living and shit like that, and realizing how beneficial this shit is, bro. Like a nigga like me, bro. I'm not no get told what to do as a nigga, bro. I like to do what I want to do, bro. And I don't mean that in a bad sense. I mean that in a good sense. Like I want to make my own decisions, bro. So you can't really make your own decision, choose how you want to live if you work a 9 to 5 or you working a job that you don't even really like for real, bro. You know, I peeped that YouTube is free. You could damn near do whatever you want on that hoe and still get paid. Even without getting paid, you still can do what you want on that hoe. It's just being able to do what you want. It's being free. You feel what I'm saying? And I knew I wanted to be free. I knew I didn't want to be no college ass nigga or no 9 to 5 ass nigga, bro. I knew I didn't want to be average. You feel what I'm saying? So I hopped on the YouTube route, bro. Hopped on the YouTube route. And then that's when I really like as I'm growing up and shit, I'm really starting to like notice my qualities as a person. Like I said, that shit was in like sixth, seventh grade, bro. So I'm not even just tuned in on myself for real. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just going with the flow. But I started learning more about myself and started seeing the world for what it is and how this shit really work. Yeah, I knew I wanted to be a YouTuber, bro. I knew I wanted to focus on this shit. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting hot as hell, bro. Like I'm in the car grinding for y'all niggas. Like we ain't had a car video in a minute. Like I'm glad I still got my car, bro. Even though this shit not going how I want. Like I'm glad I still got my shit. Like this still my baby though. Like nigga still is a whip though, bro. Like you feel me? Bro. So like, then not only that, like once like I said, I'm still getting older, bro. So like as I'm learning, like as I'm like getting on that side of I'm peeping like okay, it's gonna be hard for you to be a responsible man and do this shit at the same time. I'm not talking about you, so I'm talking about the straight tip. Like you can't. It's gonna be hard for you to do both. But like I said, like niggas be products of our environments and shit like that, and niggas don't even realize it. Like nigga was real life a product of his environment, bro. And if you just change what's the outside and shit around you, bro, a lot of shit can change, gang. Like now I'm looking at good shit, bro. I wouldn't say I'm in the birds right now, but it's definitely better than where I was at, bro. You feel me? And I'll be grateful. Like nigga might come outside sometimes and just look outside and just take deep breaths. Like I like this shit, bro. You feel me? I fuck with this shit. So then at that point, bro, like I said, I'm still getting older, bro. So then they start getting felonies and shit, bro. I start realizing like, yeah, you can't. Certain jobs won't even allow certain people to work in if you done, yeah, or if you got a felony or if you a felon or what. So Like that's just a bonus. Like like I can't work no job anyway because of woo. You feel me? Then some jobs be on tips about tax. I just I just got this one. I got this one first, and I got my second one right here though. You feel me? Bro though. Second one. Bro though. So like as I'm getting older and the shit I'm doing, me not even realizing like I'm basically aligning with YouTube more and more. I'm basically aligning with YouTube more and more. You feel what I'm saying? And I start realizing like when I was to post on YouTube and shit, my shit'd be good. Like I just had good chemistry with the camera and talking and showing y'all my heart and shit. Like I just had good chemistry with it, so I always knew I was gonna be that, bro. I was gonna be a YouTuber. Even while I'm doing all this shit, like doing all this shit I'm doing in the back of my head, I know, yeah, I'm a YouTuber though. Back in my head, I know I'm gonna be a YouTuber though. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I. That's why I took the YouTube route, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga getting sweaty for like I'm boxing it or something. I'm just in here talking to y'all. That's how though we working though, bro. We working. But yeah, that's why I chose the YouTube route. I know I ain't want to go to college. I ain't listen. I ain't like my mama and granny used to always go to college. I ain't going to college, bro. You feel me? They might not fully believe in a nigga just because it's not something regularly that you see a nigga really like doing that shit and really like working for himself on some shit, especially like growing up back then and shit. So it might be a little different, but eventually when that shit start, yeah, niggas gonna come around. You feel me? Even like even not even classmates, even like people, niggas start coming around, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, this shit looking good, bro. Like every YouTube channel I had, bro, even for my first one, it looked good. Not only that, that's another thing. Not only that, I had a homie. He was Arab, but this was like my best friend. He used to always be like, "Hey, this before my name was Keith, like Lil Keith, like this before I changed it to Keith and shit." He was like, "Hey, Mar, like, if y'all know, my name is Mark Keith, so do the math." But he used to be like, "Hey, Mar, you should do YouTube." And this at this time, he doing YouTube. He got PC, he got camera, he got green screen, he streaming. He really like yeah, he editing good, like he really on that, bro. So at this time, this my best friend telling me this, like this coming from him, like I'm different looking up to him on a YouTube tip, like bro, like he like bro, Mars started a YouTube channel, bro. You go crazy, you do this and that with a whoop. Like I said though, my mind is over here on the street tip, like I'm not even just fully like taking that in, like really yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, that's my nigga though, bro. Like he played a big part in me actually starting and really taking action with this YouTube stuff, bro. Like even to this day, like when nigga graduated high school, I ain't really been talking to him as much. But if you see my video, bro, I appreciate you, gang, for real, bro. And I told you I'm gonna do this shit. I told you this shit gonna work out. You feel me? But yeah, though, y'all keep going, man. That's why I decided to do this shit, to do this YouTube shit, man. Why I decided to take the YouTube route. But yeah, though, look here up, man. Look, my neck is shit sweating. I'm right here, sweating bullets. But yeah, though.